I'm going to pretend that these paintings are not my paintings, not created by me. For at times, not infrequently, as I review them, I'm hard-pressed to remember them, and more mysteriously, just how they came into being, how I made them. This is not always the case, but it is often as though I've merely been the agent of their creation, the trained hand, eye, mind, the worker. I don't want to cloud our understanding. These are experiences I have, a certain disconnect from the final image. It's not as though I want to disown my work. I don't. I'm pleasantly surprised by what work has been produced. I know I've made the effort and tried to do my best. Not that effort is any qualifying reason. The images come from many places as far as I can remember. I know for some of these images I'm baffled and have no idea of the original source, although sometimes I have preliminary sketches that I can refer to, or how it got to its final state. I'm what might be called a process artist, one who surrenders to the process, my interactions with the materials, my current feelings, my thoughts, and my body, sometimes ideas. Painting is a physical activity, but the actual activity can also be the source of the final images. The images arise as traces of the physical dance of painting. I think of my paintings as analogous to music to be experienced visually and physically, feeling the rhythms evoked by the shapes, colors, textures, lines, values, all in concert, seeking to express an energy that is the source, the basic source of my creativity, without which I'd be left with illustrations of feelings, not equivalents, energy embedded in the images, available to a sympathetic viewer, one who can share the same experience. If that energy is not felt on both sides of the equation, the image will never transcend the materials and the limited associations one may invest in the painting. If the artist, I, the agent, has been successful in his or her task, whatever is to be experienced is inherent in the image, not laid over with explanations, though interpretations may help to open the image, and paintings are not exacting legal documents. My responsibility, my job, my challenge is to discover and invent, even though this process may be very dependent on unconscious activity. I do not expect each of my paintings to speak, to energize, to serve other people's needs as they do mine. They are presented, offered, as a small part any one of us can play for each other, a shared experience. Although I may experience a distance between myself and the final painting, I see it as a step in unearthing a voice or images that lie dormant within me. I sense their existence and lend my efforts to bringing them into being. It can be difficult work, but I have satisfaction, a sense of completion when I believe I have succeeded in resolving this. The finished painting may serve the viewer by unlocking or evoking dormant material within them. While I may experience some psychological ambiguity about a painting's origins and the final painting, in hindsight, what is absolutely clear is the feeling of rightness when the painting is being created. Those times are charged with a sense that my way of working, creating, is part and parcel of who I am in those moments.